Shelley Winter Show, live, local, topical, and relevant, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Feeling good. Tailgate was awesome. Walmart yesterday was. I just love being out and about with the folks. You know, you don't understand, man. You know, first of all, you know, let me explain it. Like I said, we need about 18,000 gifts for Clark's Christmas Kids. Go to clarkschristmaskids.com, please. Right? But you're doing something good, right? You're doing something good in the community. The station, it's not me. I mean, the station is doing something. Clark has been doing this 35 years. He's been doing this. It's for foster kids, okay? So you wake up on a Sunday morning, right? Watch Georgia Gang. You know, I didn't get any breakfast. Had a, great night great day, great afternoon the day before for the tailgate. And then, I said, let's go help the kids. So I get up and I go help the kids. Well, help Clark, help the kids. Help the station, help the kids. And you get there and you see all these people, kids. I saw a kid volunteering, helping load bikes, special. I saw people buying, they take the sheets of paper, Johnny, 7, computer, iPad, whatever, goes down a list, and you see them walking around. And so I had to, I went to the back, I had to find, I bought some new Timberland boots, and I got some stuff on it at the tailgate, so I wanted to find the spray stuff to clean them. So I walked to the back, and you see people pushing the cart in the television section, the electronics section, in the book section, in the toy section. You just see people. And they're there for Clark's Christmas Kids because they have the papers in their hand. They have this, the sheets in their hand. And it's just so wonderful to see because that's Christmas. That's what it is. And many people, I'm getting to a point, I'm talking about Clark's Christmas Kids, but I want to make a point here. Because when you listen to the news, you see the fighting and the political stuff and the yelling and the screaming and everything. And I'm a participant. And I try not to be. I'm trying to do better. But then you go to Walmart on a Sunday afternoon and you see families and you see guys. I saw a guy that listens to the show. I believe his name was Michael. I can't remember. We took a selfie together. But he was by himself buying toys. You saw children with their families and the families with the children holding the paper trying to pick out the right gifts. Families teaching children this is what it means to give back. And you just start to realize that's who we are. And shout out to WSB TV was there covering it. But that's who we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're not a bunch of people yelling and screaming. Social media is not real life. The world is not screaming at Democrats every single day. The world is not a world of Democrats screaming at Republicans every day. You know what the world is? On a Sunday afternoon at a Walmart on Mansell Road between 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock, hundreds of people that listen to this station heard Clark Howard say we've got to get Christmas gifts for foster children. Foster children. Children whose parents, for whatever reason, they're not with their parents. Foster children. And many of you who listen to me and Von Hassler Doctrine and Eric Erickson and Mark Aram and Chris Chandler and all our great news broadcasters, Bill Caiaccio, Michelle Wright, all of you, many of you got up and said, come on, honey. Come on, kids. We're going to go to Walmart, and we're going to buy gifts for kids that will never know our names. That's what this world is. That's what this country is. There's more of that in this country right now going on than a Democrat on Facebook yelling at a Republican or vice versa. I guarantee it. There are nonprofits all over. St. Vincent and St. Paul, they volunteer with them. These people pay bills. They feed people. They have pantries all over the state. Shout out to them. They have pantries all over the state where people who are hungry can walk in with a shopping cart, get stuff, and walk out. Your bill is paid, your lights are getting ready to be shut off, your heat's going to get shut off. You can go to them and they will send Georgia Power the money. This is happening all over the state with people helping other people. That happens every single day, 365. And it happens more than some Democrat yelling at a Republican or some Republican politician running some ad. You're a thief. You're a thief. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. All negative. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, let's pay attention to the good news out there because there's plenty of it. There's plenty, plenty, plenty good news, my friends. Plenty. All right? Let's pay attention to it. Let's spread the good word. Go to ClarksChristmasKids.com. Do what you can. I know it's tough. The economy is tough. But remember, everybody is not on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram cursing people out they never met before. Dare I say, the vast majority of people are helping someone they'll never meet at this time of the year. We'll be right back. Shelley Winter Show.